Alright, I'm gonna play the St. Andrews Full 18. I don't think I've recorded this one or uploaded this one yet, so we'll have a go at this. I just recorded a Whistler. I actually have 3 in queue to upload, so this will be the 4th. I don't know which order I'll upload them, but I'm trying to get sort of a bad round recorded, because most of the ones I've uploaded have been -7 or better, which for me is quite good, so I'm not hoping this is a bad round, but I'm uploading this one whether I shoot -30 or -5, so or +10, doesn't matter. This one's getting uploaded, the whole 18 holes. So because the next 3 are all pretty good, I think. One was, well, yeah, they're all good for me actually. The next 3, this one, no idea. Could be terrible, could be great. So this one we got 14, so I'd add 5 to this, so I'd hit this about 80. So I'm gonna go. Actually, well, yeah, well, no. I'll go there, and I'm gonna hit this. Let's see. Let me just check here. Go there and hit this. I said 80, so I'm gonna go about 98%. It's a bad side to miss on because the wind is going a little bit that way. And wow, that was short. What? Typically I get like 82 out of that, so I probably should have went like 99, but I can't believe it was that short. So maybe this will be terrible. Can't believe that went 72. So I lost about 3 yards there from what I would typically expect to get. So this one, very fast, into the wind, up, or actually, yeah, not up, it's 11, so I'll go somewhere there into the wind. Fortunately, it's a very flat green. That's the only saving grace there. This hole's really tough for me, so with this pin location, so it should be an interesting approach. And I'm still adjusting to the R11. This is about the 3rd or 4th round I've played with them, and so far I'm really struggling to get dings. So should be interesting. What do we got here? 19 headwinds. So probably play this somewhere around 190, I guess. 190. So I would go 5 iron, full backspin, and just hopefully get close to the ding. That is not close. Whoa, man, that was horrendous. That's not close to the ding. Just by the way. Kind of got lucky to end up even here, I think. But man, that was whoa. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. Holy cow. I'm gonna go with that there. This is 17. Somewhere around 19, so I'll go about there. Oh, missed it early. Still went in though. This putter is just ridiculously forgiving. It's almost unbelievable how many putts I think I should miss that go in with this putter. This level 94 Nike. Like even dead straight ones where I missed the ding a little bit, I'm like 99.9% sure I used to miss them. They're actually going in now, so I do think this putter is a lot more forgiving than what I had before. So, what is that? Let me see here. 1 and 2. So, so let's see. 18 times 60% would be around 10. Is that right? Just over 10.8, almost 11. So I'm going to play this somewhere around 127, I think. 126. So we'll go about 96, 95, 96%. Somewhere there. Got the ding. Line looks okay. And distance was decent. So that's not a bad shot in the wind, for me at least. So what kind of putt we get? I can definitely miss these. I missed this exact putt the other day in this same tournament. Missed it low, I think. Look, that looks pretty good, reboot there. So that's what I would go with. This hole always gives me quite a bit of trouble. So let's see how we. Step 1 is getting on the fairway. That might go over in that. No, looks like, well, yeah, it's gonna hang on. That's fine. This shot, boy, got quite a ripping side wind there. 20, 21 miles an hour. So probably play this closer to like 186. So. So I would go about 98% with this club. Man, missed that just a hair early, and you can't do that with wind like that. You have to get the ding there, or not get the ding. You have to miss late if you're gonna miss. That's just a pretty amateur move, but I'm gonna do that with these irons. I already know that, so not a big deal. It's gonna happen for a while. So this one, alright, we got quite a bit of movement on the first bunch of dots and then not much at the tail end, so I kind of like right there. So 1.2 equals 20. So we'll use the 100th scale. That was a nice one. Pretty tricky putt. It's 2 good putts in 4 holes. Hopefully I don't have to make too many more of those. Played that quite far left. I think I thought that was... I saw the 4 on the end and I thought it was 24. So, yeah, there was no reason to go that far left. Oh man. That was pretty simple-minded, that move. What do we got here? 214 with a crosswind. 214, so try that. Hopefully that's not too much. That would be, oh no, it's going to be way, not nearly enough. It might roll up there. That would be nice if it did. No, not quite. So, this one, I'm going to punch this, but I'm going to take a yard off of it and just see what happens. So I'm going to hit this 27 instead of 28. So it's up 5 feet. Maybe I'll hit it 28. But I think I'm still going to go with 27. So yeah, that was a good idea. I should have went even less. It's just because it's on a little bit of a downslope, so I know I'm going to get more release than normal. So this is a relatively simple hole, although there's something I have to remember on this hole when I get on the approach, is that it doesn't stick very well here. It tends to roll, release up to 3, even 4 yards with a wedge, so I'm going to have to put a little bit of backspin, especially with a tailwind. I'm going to have to put a little bit of backspin on this. Not a lot, but just a little. I'm going to go zoom in here and have a look. I'm going to go about covering the 1, maybe half the 1 or so. So this should be there, 71, probably about 68. So I would go with, given the backspin, I would go with 69 or 70 neutral, so 87, 88%. Somewhere right around there should be good. Missed it by a day, but that's alright. See that release? It started to jump. If I'd have hit that with center ball, I would have been way back here somewhere with at least a 12 footer minimum, I think. So this one I can't make the sand. I've tried like 7 times now and I just can't do it. So I'm just gonna kind of play a wimpy little layup, sort of, somewhere over there left of the bunker. If I go in the rough, so be it. I don't really care. As long as it's not fescue or something. That could be fescue there. Yeah, boy, that was close. Real close. This is another one where I have to use some backspin while I'm in the rough, so I'm obviously going to. Oh boy, so probably play this about 93, 94, 93, 92. 92 would be 6, so probably 93 actually. So, boy, 93, 30, 40. Boy, that should be real close with this club right here. Should be real close to the right distance. Don't want to put too much backspin, but definitely need some. And long. Okay, so I should have took another. That goes about 95 with middle, so I was expecting to get about 93, 92 with full backspin, or close to full backspin. So I guess I got, instead of 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards help, I got about 8 or 9. 8, 9. So this one I would just hit. I got a tailwind or a headwind, so I would go somewhere there, I think. That shouldn't hurt me too much. Not with this putter. I can get away with that shit on relatively straight putts. But, oh, this is just a... What a hellish situation this is. Holy man. Hate these tailwinds. Oh boy. So... $15. See how we do with this. I think this is right. Didn't really want to miss it on that side, but it looks okay. Depends on the distance. Should get a little release. So that was pretty good distance-wise, actually, but I missed it just a hair late. Pretty good putt, though. Pretty flat. Let's see what we got here. Should be plenty right there, I think. And I just hit this. So I'd call this 10. I'm going to hit this just over 10 because of the headwind there. Something like that. Well, as I kind of predicted a bad rant. I mean, it can still go to shit. I've messed up. I've parred or even bogeyed this hole before, so don't want to count your chickens. Don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, especially if I rip it in the sand there. This one, 51, with a fairly dramatic crosswind here. So $51. I don't know if I want to. 51. Go with about 88 or so. Should have took the pin out, but forgot. And I don't think I played enough wind. Not quite. Not terrible though. Pretty easy putt. Well, we got off the front nine okay. Let's see how we see how we do on the back. I typically do worse on the back, so we'll see what happens. Can't get to the green with this headwind, so what are we gonna have? So this one, pretty easy. It's a round number, so 20. I would add about 7 or 8 yards to this, so I'd play this about 100. So 100 to 101. So we'll go about there. So I'm just gonna go full. This might go 102 or 3, but that's fine. It's no problem. Whoa, didn't play nearly enough wind there. Wow. This putt, well, this putt's still should get this. It's not that difficult. I would say just there should be good, and hit this somewhere just over 6 is what I would do. the par 3, depending on what wind we get, we get a good wind. Well, I had a bad wind on the last one and actually hit a decent shot. So, 181. 181 plus 181 plus 12, so about 193 or so. That should be good right there, I think. Just go full power. Got the ding. That should be good for a line too, I think. A little bit right and long by 2 yards. Not too bad though. Definitely like headwinds much more than tailwinds. A lot more consistent, which I say every single time, so I'm sure whoever watches this is well aware of my dislike of tailwinds. Wow, almost missed that. So dry. I have the air conditioner going. I have to clear my throat a lot. It's so dry in here. Hope it's not too annoying, but I do it so much, probably get used to it after a while. And I'm in Canada with an air conditioner going, so east coast of Canada. It's actually not that hot, probably for a lot of you guys, Southerners. I don't know what the conversion is in Fahrenheit exactly, but probably, I don't know, maybe the low 80s to mid 80s or something, and that's way too hot for me. I like it in the 70s personally, but so this one, we're gonna punch this one 28, probably 26, 25, 26 is what I would go here. So 25 25 is what I'm going to try. 63-ish, so there. Missed the ding by quite a bit. That's a yard short. Anyway, man, that was really bad. Really, really poor. It's the worst punch I've hit in a while. I've been getting most of them within 1.5 to 2 feet for the last week or so. Is that going to move more than I think? I don't know. I don't think so. That should be fine there. I'll be very surprised if this misses low from there. Sometimes I get fooled on those now and again. Not so much here, but at a place like Kia or Cabo or Whistler, I guess everyone gets fooled at those places. So I'm going to go left of the fairway here so I have a more direct tailwind. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the tailwind, obviously, but not much I can do about it. And I want to make sure I don't end up in the rough, so I'm going to take a lot off of this. I don't care if I end up with a long approach. I just don't want to... I mean, that still might go through. I don't know, but it shouldn't. I should get a roll to the right, actually. Over in this area, I'm hoping. Yeah. Oh, still in the rough. Damn. Wow, I can't believe it went that far. Not a bad lie, though. 118, 119. That's too much, I think. From the rough, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of wind effect here. I would typically take off probably 7 yards here. So about 110 or so. So we'll say 115. going to go about 97, I think. And missed it with the wind. That's going to be really bad, I think. Well, not as bad as I was expecting, but I missed it by quite a bit. I really have to focus with these R11s when I get ready to hit the shot. I can't just rip the meter across and have a go at it. I have to sit for like 1 second, think about it, and make sure I keep my eye on the meter, because I sometimes just sort of autopilot and just click late way too often. So this is a tricky putt. Tricky. This one breaks quite a bit more than what it looks, I think. I mean, that one I think is going to miss. I think that if I hit that right there, I think I'm going to miss almost right on this line. So I want to go out to like there somewhere, right about there, I think, and that still might miss low, actually. I think there is good. So I'm going to hit this just about 6, and still low. That missed on the line. So where I thought initially, didn't really hit it hard enough though. Where I thought initially was way low, or my initial, my first instinct was low by 2 feet or more. So yeah, it's a tough hole though. I struggle on that hole too. It's just a bad approach. Well, the approach actually wasn't, for as bad as I hit it, it actually turned out not so bad, but just a tough putt. That's probably in the fescue, actually, or rough. Oh man, that is very lucky. So lucky. So lucky. Yeah, I'm very surprised. So you're just not taking time, just getting up and whacking it. That's not a good. It's not a good idea. It really isn't. See where we end up with that. Probably short, I would guess. Oh no, not there. Oh no. Well, that's not good. It's kind of my hangout though. I'm there quite a bit. Oh man, that is not good at all. And I can never remember how to play this putt. Can never remember. I'm pretty sure I always miss it way over here. So I'm gonna go about 3 or so boxes out. What does that look like? That looks like it's going to end up here somewhere to me, which actually would be quite good, actually, I think. I'm going to go there and see what happens. So it's somewhere around 56. I'm going to go about 55, 56. I guess maybe I miss it on this side. I can never remember. I know I miss it on. Well, I hit that way too hard. I know I miss it on one side or the other every single time. I miss it by this much on one side or the other. So I guess it's this side. I picked wrong. I can't read that putt at all. Have no idea what's going to happen. Just have to note that and remember, because I'm there quite often. But as far as looking at it, I couldn't tell you what's going to happen. I have a better chance of laying a nag or something than I would have figuring that one out. So this one, is this... I know one of these putts moves the opposite direction of what the dots say. I don't know if this is one of them or not, because this should be just here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure one of these putts is going to move right as we look instead of what the dots say. I'm going to go there though. And we got a little bit of a headwind, so I'm just going to hit this somewhere at around 10. Oops. So that one is not it. I think it's down in this area somewhere on this side of the hole, perhaps. But Saved the birdie after a less than stellar eagle attempt there. That was pretty embarrassing, actually. Just a tough one, though. I mean, it's just so hard to know what's going to happen. Obviously, I had no idea. I just knew I missed it on one side by a lot. That's all I knew. So, so this one, 110 with this tailwind. This is an interesting, kind of an interesting shot as well. Not sure how well this one holds the green either. I don't think it holds that great, actually. So, unfortunately, this is playing probably 106, 105, 105, and that's just outside my reach, I think. But if I play this full 56 wedge neutral, I should land short. And if I said I don't stick very well, then I should get a couple yards of release, is what I'm thinking here. So we'll see. That's the plan anyway, is to get a yard or two's worth of release if I don't make it. Oh wow, I made it. I got about 2 yards release, I think, but I actually aired it to the hole. So that wedge, though, that wedge could go anywhere from 101 yards to 104 yards. So if it went 104, then obviously it's going to make it to the hole because I had 110 and thought I would gain about 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards. So I must have got 104 that time. But it can go anywhere from 104 to like roughly 100 to 104 with neutral spin. So it's not a very good wedge. I don't know why I use it. I guess because all the cool kids do. This one is missable for sure. Definitely a missable putt. But I think there should do it. Go somewhere there. Definitely missable though. Yep, missed it. Can't believe it missed low. Thought if I was going to miss that one, I would have missed high. That was kind of a critical one, too. Kind of a critical birdie to get. Or, not critical. Would have been nice to get it, I should say. But, because that's one of the easier holes, and there's some hard ones coming up. Well, I should say one hard one, 17, depending on what pin we get. Wind and pin, if I get, hopefully I get a direct crosswind of some kind. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want a headwind on that hole because I have to hit a 3-wood, and I don't want a tailwind because we all know how much I like tailwinds. So the last wind I had a very similar wind to this, but I had 110, and it actually landed 110 neutral. So this one's slightly more, so I'd expect to land 111, 112 here with a neutral, and this one I don't think sticks that well either. 111, 112, so that's 6 yards, probably 7 or 8 yards too much. So I would actually hit this about 95% then, I guess. Missed it. It's a good side to miss on though. Should land short and roll up is what I'm hoping. Something like that. That's pretty good. That's what I expected kind of the last one to do, was something similar to that. I don't know if I got these two holes confused or what. They kind of look the same on the approach. So make sure I don't miss this one, because this would be an absolute tragedy. If I'd have hit that other putt a little bit harder, I would have made it, I think. So this one I'm going to hit top spin. And hopefully don't miss early. I should come out of the rough, I hope. should hit and kind of get a big bounce, typically is what happens. I mean, there's no way I get that 303 yards hitting like bottom or 3/4 backspin or whatever. There's just no way. So this one, 202, almost 203. This one I want to land almost exactly right here, 198-ish. So that's what I'm going to play for. 198 should be good there. 198, probably very close to 208. So if I come up to about there, I should get 208 out of this, roughly. Looks like I didn't play enough for the crosswind. Damn. And it went way further than I thought it would. Maybe I miscalculated the angle of that wind. I added 10 yards to it when it was maybe, or maybe I don't know what happened there, actually. I think the angle wasn't what I thought it was. Should have taken more time on that. I ended up with a fairly nice putt, though. I mean, can't really complain about this on this hole, I don't think. That looks pretty good there, I think. So we're going to go with that. So, go just about there. A good birdie to get. Too bad I didn't make that 7-footer. That would have been really nice. So, but I was finishing and uploading this round no matter what, so it didn't matter if I shot minus 15, 16, or plus 5. One of these rounds I record, I'm definitely, because I do have bad rounds. One of these ones will be, seems like I do much better when I record, though. So maybe I should just record them all, perhaps. I don't know. So, I could still par this hole, though, because I have before, from this exact yardage. This one, I'm going to punch this, and I'm going to go with 16, 17, so I'm going to go with about 26 to 27, so we're about there. Just a hair short. Man, that was right at the hole, too, I think. 2.8 feet, so more than a hair. So that's that round. Actually, not too bad, other than that I hit a couple bad shots. 13, I don't remember. Oh, 13, yeah, I hit a bad one, but it actually turned out decent. And 15, obviously, I missed that fairly easy putt. Front 9, I didn't miss any birdies. So, see what the stats look like. I missed a couple of fairways. Average distance to pin 11 feet, which I don't know how good that is for this course in this wind, but I have to take it. Putts, 1 putt's 15, 2 putts 3, so not too bad, I guess. 1.17 putts per hole. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know what I'll upload next, but I got about 3 or 4 videos coming, so we'll see.